Tingnan nyo. Ha? Dito. So, etong isa. Medyo malabo eh. Dito. Okay guys, bali ang gagawin natin tricep 2020 tricep extension dito naman, pero kasama pa rin pagtaas ng mag-abs pa rin tayo. Ayan guys, gagawin natin, papapayatin natin talaga to. Ito talaga ang ipopokus natin tong one tab magiging abs ulit. Ayan guys, magiging abs ulit. Okay guys, umpisahan na natin.
To the young people, 25 years old, make enough mistakes. Don't worry. You fall, you stand up. You fall, you stand up. Enjoy it. I'm 25 years old. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show.
Tricep guys, tricep. Up.
From 30 to 40 years old, you have to think very clearly when you're working for yourself.
Up.
If you really want to be entrepreneur.
Two.
So 40 to 50, think about how focus on things that you are good at. But when you are 50 to 60 years old, work for the young people. Because young people can do better than you. So rely on them, invest on them, making sure they're good. So 25 years old, don't worry. Any mistake is an income, is a wonderful revenue for you. In the future, it's not about the competition of knowledge. It's a competition of creativity. It's a competition of imagination. It's a competition of learning. It's a competition of independent thinking. If you think like a machine, the problem will come. In the past 20 years, we'll make people like a machine. In the next 20 years, machine will look like a people. So in the future, it's not knowledge-driven, it's the wisdom-driven. It's the experience-driven. In the past, it's the knowledge-driven, and it's the manufacturer-driven, and in the future, it's the creativity-driven. I think next to 30 years, the world is going to change a lot. The new technology is going to change every aspect. So this is what we think the world should be focusing on. Not only the I focus on LQ, the Q of love. Because only when you care the others, only you care the others that succeed and more successful than you are, you have the chance. 10 years ago, internet was so good. When nobody believed internet was so good. Now internet is so tough because all the smart people go to internet. So you should go to the off ground. I failed for funny things that I failed a key primary school test for two times. And I failed three times for the middle schools. No, I tried. There was examination by young people. If you want to go to university, you have to take the examinations. So I failed 3 times. When I graduated from universities, and before for 3 years I tried failing the universities. So I applied jobs for 30 times, got rejected. I went for a place, they said, no, you're not good. I went to even the KFC. When KFC came to China, come to my city, 24 people went for the job. 23 people were accepted. I was the only one guy. And we went for police. 5 people, 4 of them accepted. I was the only guy that I received it. So to me, being rejected. Oh, by the way, I told you that I applied for Harvard for 10 times rejected. I learned so much about the Hollywood movies, especially the Forrest Gump.
You love Forrest Gump?
I love Forrest Gump.
Why like him?
Simple. Never give up. And people think he's dumb, but he knows what he's doing. And I was very depressed the day, year 2002 or 3 in the States. I was very depressed when I could not find out a way for the internet. And then I watched the movie, my friend's Forrest Gump. When I see him, I think, this is the guy. we should learn from. Believe what you're doing, love it, whether people like it, don't like it, be simple. And like the word, life is like a box of chocolate. Guys, we have to work hard, not for ourselves. If we can be successful, 80% of the young people in China can be successful. We don't have a rich father, powerful uncle. We don't get a $1 from bank, acted by so many people. We also depressed. So at least later we find
Medyo umihina yung net.
that the world has a lot of opportunity. How you see the world, how you catch the opportunity. So the Hollywood gives me a lot of inspiration. At the beginning, I never thought, I thought when I was young, I said, everything's possible. Now I know not everything's possible. When you have something, you have to think about, you have to consider about the others. You have to consider about the customer, society, your employees, your shareholders, society. There are so many things that I think if you continue to work hard, there's possibility. It's not an issue. If you don't do it, nothing's possible. If you try to do it, at least you have the hope. Calm
Sponsored
down.
by Get
There's always
Ready.
way out. And keep yourself balanced. And meanwhile, don't try to keep, because business is a competition is a fun. Business is not like a battlefield. You die or I win. Business, even if you die, I may not win. Right? So it's about fun. Yeah, tell them the story and tell them that if Jack, I don't think in this world a lot of people be rejected more than 30 times. If we
Hey guys, welcome to my backyard. Guess what? Dean Graciosi is my neighbor, and we just got done hanging out here in the backyard talking about some amazing things. And I wanted to share one of those clips with you right now. Check it out.
Hey guys, listen, we were just sitting here having a great conversation and we realized something crazy, and that is if you don't own your future, somebody else will. And that's why our good friend Dean Graciosi is putting together an incredible challenge with
you know, the only thing we never give up. The only thing we're like a Forrest Gump. We keep on fighting. We keep on changing ourselves. We don't complain. Whether you are successful or not successful, I find that people, when they finish the job, if they make the mistake, if they fail, if they always complain the others, this guy will never come back.
Guys,
If the guy only
lagi natin
checks
i-keep
himself,
ito.
yeah,
Para
something
please
wrong with
may
it
guide.
here, something wrong
Tapos,
with it there, this guy has a hope.
Ito, pwede natin lagay sa
So many people I
bandang
talked
puwet.
to at that time for
Para
Alipay, they
malambot.
say, this is the stupidest
Ito sa
idea
likod.
you have ever
Suporta
done.
lang to guys na
And I say, I
pag
don't
iniyat.
have the stupidest
Malalakas
plan
kasi
as
walang
long as people
suporte.
use it. Now we have 800 million people using this Alipay. 1999, year 2000, and even at the Yahoo time, a lot of people say this Jack is crazy. He's doing something that we don't understand. A lot of venture capitalists give you money because there is such a American model already there. But they say Alibaba, we don't see this kind of model, right?
They
And
say
then-
Jack's crazy.
yeah, this is crazy guy. I mean, I remember my first time in Time magazine, they call me Crazy Jack. And I think crazy is good. We are crazy, but we're not stupid. We know what we are doing, but if everybody agree with me, if everybody believe our idea is good, we have no chance. So that's the money we raise. We're very thankful. So when our investors make a lot of money, I feel proud and honored.
Everybody is made unique and different. So you must have a unique and different way. A lot of people today have a lot of complaints. Say, I don't have opportunity. I complained a lot when I was young and suddenly realized complaint does not solve any problem. Where the opportunity always in the place where people complain. There are so many opportunities in this world, because there are so many complaints. If you can solve the complaint, one of the complaints, that's the opportunity. So this is what we made. I think young people, if my advice to be an entrepreneur, don't be scared of failure or setbacks, and don't give up. When we started the business, we had 18 founders, including me. 17 of them, most of them my students, and most of them, well, today people think these 18 people, the smartest people in China. We don't think we were smart. Honestly, we all graduate from the very poor schools. The only thing we did was that we're very united. We all believe the future. We are all optimistic. And we learn through mistakes. We never give up. If you graduate from famous university, please respect the people who graduate from the poor schools. Those people like us graduate from the poor universities. Please respect yourself. We have chance. We came today to now. We made so many mistakes. People say, you are lucky. Yes, you are very lucky. We've been only 19 years to today's size. But we've gone through so many tough situations. We made so many mistakes that people cannot even imagine. Probably 90 years. You have gone through so many tough experiences. And that will make you different.
Robot ka na? Time for some magic!
Ang magic chips? Magic!
Lahat naman siguro tayo ay gustong magtagumpay, di ba? Lahat gusto. Pero bakit konti lang ang nagsisikap? Konti lang ang naghihirap? Akala ko ba lahat? Bakit gusto mo lang? Bakit wala kang ginagawa? Bakit ang iba'y ginagawa ang mga imposible? Habang ang iba naman walang pake sa kanilang buhay. To be honest, isa din ako sa mga taong walang pake sa buhay. Pero noon yun, sinasayang ko ang oras ko sa kakalakwatsa, nakikipag-inuman sa mga barkada. But one day, naiisip ko bigla kung ano ba ang hinaharap ko. I mean, may layunin ba ako? As in, marami talaga akong naiisip sa panahong yun. Marami akong tanong tungkol sa mundo, tungkol sa buhay ko. Nang dahil sa mga katanungang yun, nabuksan ang aking pag-iisip. Kasi lahat naman ng mga ginagawa natin ay nagsisimula sa isipan. Dapat may tanong muna. Pag nakakakuha tayo ng sagot, aksyon na dapat ang susunod. Kung walang aksyon, wala rin mangyayari. May hakbang ba para magtagumpay? Gusto kong sabihin muna to, na ang tagumpay ay hindi nangangahulugang yumaman. Iba't iba ang kahulugan ng tagumpay. Depende sa definisyon na ibibigay natin dito. For example, gusto mong manalo sa dance competition or singing competition o kahit anong larangan. Kapag nanalo ka, yun ang tagumpay. Pero pag gusto mong yumaman at naging mayaman ka naman, tagumpay din yun para sa'yo. Nakuha mo ba ang punto ko? So balik na tayo sa tanong. May hakbang ba para magtagumpay? Siyempre may hakbang. May guide. May formula. Magbigay lang tayo ng 5. Isulat niyo upang hindi niyo makalimutan. Una, alam kong alam mo na to, pero gusto ko lang i-remind ka ulit. May kakayahan kang baguhin ang buhay mo kung may aksyon ka. Ikaw lang naman ang responsable sa buhay mo. Hindi mo pwedeng iasa sa iba ang sarili mong buhay. Tandaan mo to, if you want to be successful, you have to take 100% responsibility for everything that you experience in your life. 100%. Hindi pwedeng kalahati. Buong buhay mo ay ikaw ang may kontrol. Mula sa relasyon, sa kalusugan, sa kinikita, sa damdamin, at marami pang iba. Lahat ng yun ay nakasalalay sa'yo. This is not meant to be burdensome. It's meant to be empowering. When you take 100% responsibility, you acknowledge that you create everything that happens in your life. You control your own destiny and have the ability to change your life. Dapat talaga na ipasok mo yan sa utak mo at na walang kasalanan ng ibang tao kung bakit nandyan ka pa rin sa sitwasyon mo. Kasi ikaw ang nagpili niyan. Ginusto mo yan. Siyempre dapat malinaw rin ang pananaw mo sa buhay. Hindi pwedeng blur vision. Dapat kita mo ang target. It is power. Isipin mo to. Kung hindi mo alam kung ano ang misyon mo, o layunin mo, madali lang. Madali lang maanod sa walang kwentang buhay. Ito ang isa sa mga dahilan kung bakit walang narating ang karamihan. Kasi hindi nila alam ang tunay nilang gustong makamit. Walang malinaw na pananaw. Kasi wala silang pake. By creating a vision, you're able to have a guiding purpose. Gawin mo kung ano ang gusto mo. Gawin mo kung saan ka magaling. For example, magaling kang sumayaw. Hindi sumayaw ka. Magaling kang magpinta. Magpinta ka. Huwag mong sabihin na wala kang talento. Kasi may talento tayong lahat. Hindi mo palang diskubre dahil kulang ka pa sa pagkikilala sa sarili mo. Please what is important to you. Once you have your vision, bring this change to the world. Don't try to enforce your beliefs on others. Simply be the person who is living your values. Tandaan mo to. Sa oras na magtatagumpay ka na, maraming tao ang pupunta sa iyo at magtanong kung paano mo ginawa ang lahat ng yun. Then of course you need to tell them. Teach them how. Encourage them. Motivate them. Inspire them. Pangatlo, lahat ay nagsisimula sa bawat umaga. Dapat minamaster mo ang bawat umaga. Sa pagising mo pa lang, claim this wonderful day. One small positive thought in the morning can change your whole entire day. And if you own the morning, you own the day. Sa umaga kasi nagsisimula ang ating disiplina. Malamang sasabihin mo na may disiplina ka. Tignan mo natin, bakit ang tagal mong bumangon? Kaya mo bang bumangon ng alas 5? Kung hindi mo kaya, ibig sabihin na tamad ka. Maliban na lang kung night shift ang duty mo kasi kailangan talagang makabawi. Paano naman yung 8 to 5? Kaya kayo nalilate sa trabaho ay ang tagal niyong bumangon. Tapos sinisisi niyo pa ang traffic. Saan ang disiplina sa sarili? The reason why I wake up at 5 a.m. is because I use that to think what I want to do the whole entire day. Planado na ang buong araw ko, araw-araw. May oras pa akong kausapin ang sarili ko. May pa akong magpasalamat sa Diyos dahil sa dagdag na buhay na ibinuhos niya sa akin. May oras pa akong mag-ehersisyo. By waking up early and owning my morning routine, I am taking 100% responsibility for the whole entire day and reinforcing in my mind what I'm trying to accomplish. Dapat ganyan ka rin sa buhay. Dapat seryoso ka sa buhay mo. Wala na kasi second life. Dapat bigay todo na ngayon. Hindi natin alam na bago pa mahuli ang lahat, magseryoso ka na. Pang-apat, sino ang affirmations? Alam mo ba ang affirmation? Para bang inaangkin mo na ang isang bagay na hindi mo pa nakukuha. For example, gusto mong maging masaya, dapat with feelings. Dapat tuwa, ang galak, hindi pwedeng malamya. Pwedeng be in harmony with each other. Another example, gusto mong mag-increase ang sahod mo. Sabihin mo, sobrang saya ko dahil sapat na ang kinikita ko. And of course, feel it. Feel the happiness within. Ito ang dahilan kung bakit maraming taong hindi masaya dahil palagi na lang nilang iniisip ang kanilang kakulangan sa buhay. Pwede mo rin gayahin ang ginagawa ko. I have written every affirmation on a 3x5 card and attach a picture in the back as a mini vision board. Each morning as part of my morning routine, I read my top 10 to 15 goals and visualize them as already being complete. Bago pa lang ako nag-YouTube, ini-imagine ko muna na may 1,000 subscribers na ako sa channel na to. Kung malapit umabot ng 1 taon bago ako nagka 1,000 subscribers. Pero sumuko ba ako? Hindi, dahil alam kong aabot ako sa ganyang numero. So kung may pangarap ka man, kahit gaano katagal, kahit nakakasawa na, kahit nakakapagod na, please huwag kang huminto. Pangarap mo to. Panglima, magpasalamat ka. Ito ang pinaka-importante sa lahat. Halos lahat kasi ng mga tao ay magpapasalamat lang kung may nakukuha na silang bagay. Mali po ang mindset na yan. Kaya nahihirapan tayong sumaya ay dahil hindi natin pinansin ang mga bagay na nasa sa atin na. It's important to always focus on what you already have. The quickest way to change your mood is to focus on something you appreciate, something you love, or something you derive joy from. It could be anything. Pwedeng magpasalamat ka sa mga alaga mong hayop dahil napapasaya ka nila. Pwedeng sa asawa mo dahil sa kabaitan nila. Especially sa Diyos dahil may hangin na iyong nilalanghap, pagkain, tubig, at syempre ang buhay ni regalo ng Diyos para sa iyo. Kaya palagi nating iniisip na may kulang kasi hindi tayo nakukontento. May bahay na tayo, gusto naman malaki. May kotse na, gusto naman ng latest. May iPhone 11 na, ngayon 12 na naman. We always want more because we think it will make us feel better. Yet the reality is that we can feel great almost instantly by focusing on what we already have in our lives. Learn to appreciate those things you have. I'm sure magiging masaya ka na at mapagtanto mo na wala na palang kulang sa buhay mo. Success is never ending. It's not a destination, but a way of life. What you do, what you think, and what you feel routinely will determine how successful you become.
Now is your time. Now is the time where the talking is done. Now is the moment where you got to make a decision. And the decision is simply this. Are you ready to take the next step? Listen, no more stressing. That's it. I'm not about to let you stress anymore. The stress about graduating is over. The stress about that paper you got to write. The stress about the new coming year. The stress about going to school, the stress about those grades. I'm not about to let you stress now. That stress is over. Now is the time for you to stand up. Now is the time for you to make your mark. Now is the time for you to say, I'm ready. I'm ready to be the young leader. I'm ready. I'm ready to take the next step. Now it's time for you to get fueled up. Yeah, I want you to get mad. I want you to get sick and tired of being sick and tired. I want you to get sick and tired of being average. I want you to get sick and tired of failing over and over again. I want you to get mad. Yeah, I want you to get so mad that you start studying like you've never studied before. I want you to get so mad that you go ahead and buy some books. I want you to get so mad that you grab a tutor. I want you to get so mad that you start to do your homework like you've never done your homework before. I want you to get so mad. I need you to get fueled up. I need you to get fired up. Are you ready? Are you ready? Because now is your time. I know you've been waiting for everything to line up perfectly, and you've been waiting for the right teachers, you've been waiting for the right school, and you've been waiting for the right classmates, and you've been waiting for the right time. No, you're not waiting for the perfect time. You're making it the perfect time. You're not waiting for the perfect time. You're going to make it the perfect time. You don't need a perfect class for you to do what you got to do. You don't need the perfect teacher for you to succeed. You don't need the perfect classmates for you to overcome. You don't need to be in the perfect setting. Nah, even when it's not perfect, you're going to make it. Why? Because you're fueled on the inside. I know you think it's painful to work this hard, but let me tell you something. It's painful to fail. I know you think it's painful to have to study this long, but it's also painful to not graduate. It's painful when you know that you got to say no to stuff and no to some parties and no to some social media and no to some TV in order to accomplish a long-term goal. But guess what? It's also painful when you fail and don't make it and can't get a job and didn't get your diploma and you got to repeat this thing no, and you got to decide today that I want the pain of success more than I want the pain of failure. I know it's painful every time you got to make a sacrifice, but I'm telling you the pain of success is better than the pain of failure. And now is the time for you to make a decision on what pain you want. What pain you want? Do you want the pain of not making it, or do you want the pain of making it? Do you want the pain of not succeeding, or do you want the pain of success? Now is the time for you to decide. And I'm here to tell you that the beginning of your story may be painful. Maybe the beginning of your story isn't great. Maybe you was a horrible student last year. Maybe you was a failing student. Maybe you're the one who used to get kicked out of class. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You know who I'm talking to. Go ahead, you know it's you. You used to get kicked out of class. They used to call you the class clown. Maybe the beginning of your story, you couldn't read that well, or you didn't know how to do math that well. Maybe there was a particular class that you felt like you couldn't make it past. Yeah, maybe the beginning of your story comes hardship. Maybe the beginning of your story was rough, but I got good news for you. There's another chapter. And the next chapter is going to be your best chapter. I said the next chapter is going to be your best chapter, because the next chapter, you're getting ready to write something new. The next chapter, it will say happily ever after. Your next chapter is going to be better than your last chapter, because it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. How you going to finish? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Are you waiting for somebody to tell you to go? All right, here I go. Go! What are you waiting for? Are you waiting for a bell to ring? Okay, here it is. Ding, 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 ding. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? I'm ready. I dare you to write that. Put it somewhere in some comment. Put it somewhere. Say, I'm ready. I'm ready to build a legacy. I'm ready to make my mark. I'm ready to do this for my family. I'm ready to do this for my mother. I'm ready to win for my father. I'm ready to make my last name bigger than my first name. I'm ready to make history. I'm ready to do something nobody's ever done before. I'm ready to speak to every mountain and do something in my community. I'm ready to be the leader in my neighborhood. I'm ready to study. I'm ready to finish these papers. I'm ready to get this diploma. I'm ready to be educated. I'm ready. I dare you right now just to say I'm ready. It's my moment. It's my time. I'm not just hyped up for. People may doubt you, but I'm not worried about people doubting you. Teachers may even doubt you, but I'm not worried about teachers doubting you. Friends may doubt you, but I'm not worried about your friends doubting you. The problem is when you doubt you. That's what I'm worried about. Who doubts you? I'm worried when you doubt you. Because when you doubt you, you can't get nothing done.
Desire isn't bad.
I did not have a rich father. I tried 3 times for university. All failed. I applied for Harvard for 10 times. All failed. They don't even want to see me. For the last time, I went to the teachers' college, which was considered the 3rd or 4th class of my city. So I applied jobs for 30 times, got rejected. It was so difficult at that time. I was so frustrated because I taught in the university. My pay was $10 a month because I could not find a good job. In 1994, discussed that I'm going to do something called internet. And 23 of them against it. They said, this is a stupid idea. We have never heard about internet, and you know nothing about computer. And I never thought I was smart. Nobody believed that I could be successful because everybody said, well, this guy think differently, think crazily, you know, they think about something never work. I tried to borrow 3,000 US dollars from the banks. It took me 3 months, but I still cannot get it. We talked to over 30 or 40 venture capitalists. Everybody said, no, forget it. A lot of people said Alibaba is a terrible model. As I said, I believe it. I think this thing could be big if we keep on working. I never thought it would be that big like today. But I believe that something is waiting for me there. And I have to work hard to prove myself. That was the tough experience. So we gathered 50,000 US dollars from 18 founders. We started. For the first 3 years, we did not have even $1 revenue from our business. It was not easy.
You don't make any money. You've got extraordinary claims, and yet you make nothing.
That's internet.
Yes, but what's the point? Are you a millionaire? Now? No. Do you want to be? I hope.
But why it keeps going ahead, going forward? Because I received lots of email of thanks from the customers. They say, this is such a great thing. We cannot pay you, but this thing helped us. If you keep on helping us, one day you will be successful. And I believe this. Little by little, we build up our business. Little by little, we build up our ecosystem of the infrastructure. And now, after 16 years, we have an Alibaba group, we have a Tmall group, we have a Taobao group, we have an Alipay. And people said, you are so smart. How could you make a company like that? Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, the Jack Welch, Larry Page, Mark Zuckerberg. The difference between those people and other people, they are always optimistic for the future. They never complain. They always try to solve the problems of the others. When you're optimistic, it's always opportunity. People same here today. Jack, where's the opportunity? I don't have a job. I don't have this. I don't have that. The best assets you have is that you are young. Don't complain. Let the other people complain. The opportunity always lies where people complain. Think about how you can make things different. And then when you think about this, start to do it. I saw a lot of people, young people, have fantastic ideas every evening. But in the morning, they go to the office same again. If you really want to be an entrepreneur. You have to do the things before the other people do. You have to wake up before the other people wake up. You have to be more brave than the others. When I was young, I went to Hangzhou West Lake. There's a hotel. Many foreign visitors visit there. And I went there every morning, 5 o'clock, to practice my English. The foreign visitors come, I practice my English. I don't know why at that time. But I found everything the foreign visitors told me are so different from the things my parents told me, my teacher told me, and the newspaper I read. So since then, I think everything use my own brain, use your own brain to think. To everybody, to any person, tomorrow is new. Make the move, make the action. Whether investors believe in this or not, whether your friends believe it or not, whether your parents believe it or not, that's not important. You believe it. Your team believes it. And work day and night on this. make enough mistakes. You fall, you stand up. If you really want to work with yourself, think about the others. Because only when the other people are successful, when the other people are happy, you will be successful, you will be happy. Don't worry about the money. Money follow the people. People should follow the dreams. If you have a dream, just to go ahead.
When you feel like quitting, remember all of those who said you'd fail. When you feel like giving up, remember why you started. When you feel like quitting, remember what you're doing it all for. When you feel like quitting, remember pain is temporary and greatness lasts forever.
When you feel like quitting, remember that the pain you feel today will be replaced with the strength you need tomorrow. Remember that every ounce of pain you feel is building a stronger you, a stronger body, a stronger mind, and a stronger character. So push through the pain. Don't let it stop you. Force it to grow you.
Don't back down from the pain. Face it. Feel no pain. There is no pain. That painful last rep. That's nothing. Give me more. Push harder.
Too tired, too hard, too busy, too early, too stressed. No excuses. Too tired, no excuses. Too hard, no excuses. Too busy, no excuses. Too early, no excuses. Too stressed, no excuses. When I feel like quitting, I remember there's too many people I need to prove wrong. When I feel like quitting, I remember I have too much to fight for. I will not quit.
Sleep in, death for grandma. I'm up, I'm ready to go. Quitting, that's for those who have no heart. I do not quit. Your greatest physique, your greatest health, your greatest strength, it doesn't come with average effort. If you want average results, keep showing up and giving average effort. If you want to be at your best, you will have to give your best effort. Make an oath to yourself that you will not walk out of any training session, any game, anything without giving 110% of your soul. Whatever you think is your limit, push past it. Whatever you think is your max, see if you can get 10% more out. Results don't lie. It all comes down to one simple question. How bad do you want it? And when you feel like quitting, give me 10 more.
Nothing great is going to come if you quit. I know it's hard. I know you are tired. I know it seems impossible, but you must keep going. Stick it out and get your reward.
everybody, it's Tony Robbins. Listen, I'm reaching out to you right now because I'm mad. I hope you are too. I'm so tired of people living.
Only you know if you've really given your all. Not just great effort until things went wrong. Not just working hard for a year before things got hard. So you quit and gave up on your dream. I mean, when you are dead on your feet. When you are buried by all the crap life piles on you. But you dig deeper and find life. You dig deep in your soul and discover you got more.
Dig deeper, find the hidden hunger and try. This is not a time to quit. This is not a time to stop. Dig deeper, you got to live your fullest potential. Wish your inner beast, wake it up and make it arise. Dig deeper, how many times have you tried? It doesn't matter if there's thousands and more to the count. Dig deeper, I see more fight that is left in you, so get into the ring and become what you've been destined to.
The soul is from the time we call the time of champions. They are forged by the fires of their enemies. And you are one, but what separates you from the rest is you're the best, the strongest out of all the fiercest candidates. But every champion is fighting battles with himself. They are what makes him worthy of the power he has held. He's fighting battles by connecting with his inner self. To find life, you gotta dig deep within yourself. You want success, you gotta dig deeper. You want to be the best, you gotta dig deeper. Don't settle for mediocrity, you gotta dig deeper. You were born as a king, so die as a leader. Use your mind, greatest weapon you will ever wield. Use your heart, words of bullets, greatest shield. Use it, it's impenetrable by the steel. To become the greatest of all time, you gotta dig deeper.
Find the hidden hunger and try. This is not a time to quit. This is not a time to stop. Dig deeper, you got to live your fullest potential. Wish your inner beast, wake it up and make it arise. Dig deeper, how many times have you tried? It doesn't matter if it's thousands and more to the count. Dig deeper, I see more life that is left in you, so get into the ring and become what you've been destined to. Dig deeper, you gotta dig deeper. Dig deeper, I said dig deeper.
So you believe your purpose is bigger than just a life. What if you could go beyond time, shining with your light? Answers the questions you've been asking again and again are cleverly hiding in the same place in your head. Most people live life unaware of their potential. It's essential that you realize your strength is hiding in your mental. You're a torrential force, unstoppable and exponential. Wrestling with life was never meant to be soft and gentle. Such a beast feeds on its achievements. Dig deep and unleash it from shackles that keep it locked away in a dungeon. Call upon it and summon. All of a sudden you'll feel the power when you release it. This is you unlocking your ultimate form. Achieving greatness is the reason you were born. Remember, if your legs fail or your muscles are torn, keep moving even stronger than you've ever before.
Dig deeper, find the hidden hunger and try. This is not a time to quit. This is not a time to stop. Dig deeper, you got to live your fullest potential. Wish your inner beast, wake it up and make it arise. Dig deeper, how many times have you tried? It doesn't matter if it's thousands and more to the count. Dig deeper, I see more life that is left in you, so get into the ring and become what you've been destined to. Dig deeper, you gotta dig deeper. Dig deeper, I said dig deeper. Dig deeper, you gotta dig deeper. Dig deeper, I said dig deeper. Dig deeper,
Find your hidden hunger and try. This is not a time to quit. This is not a time to stop.
dig deeper.
You got to live your fullest potential. Reach your inner beast, wake it up and make it arise.
Dig deeper,
How many times have you tried? It doesn't matter if it's thousands and more to the count.
dig deeper.
I see more fight that is left in you, so get into the ring and become what you've been destined to. The soul is from the time we call the time of champions. They are forged by the fires of their enemies. And you are one, but what separates you from the rest is you're the best, the strongest out of all the...
It doesn't matter where you are in life. If you don't feel blessed, you won't be blessed. You gotta know your worth before you can be worth anything.
All the days when not a thing went right. All the pain, all the sleepless nights. I'm not blessed because it all went right. I'm a warrior. I'm blessed because I can't fight when failure try to take my mind. I wouldn't let failure
broken in pain. Know me battered and bruised, always the same day. Nothing new or unusual, seems like nothing changed. It's always the same rules. No matter how bad it gets, I refuse to lose. No matter how bad it gets, I'll keep on moving. No matter how bad it gets, I can still choose to keep fighting up, to keep trying up, to keep grinding up, keep rising up. I just got to that point where enough was enough. I can't keep complaining, sitting and waiting for luck. I have to stop asking why me and start looking inside. Push through the pain and tell my story on the other side. Had to renew my mind and start fighting. I won't lie, it was frightening, but I survived. That choice got me to where I am today. If you think things always run my way, listen close to what I gotta say. All the days when not a thing went right, all the pain, all the sleepless nights. I'm not blessed because it all went right. I'm a warrior, I'm blessed because I got fight. When life try to take my mind, I won't let anything take my mind. I'm not blessed because it all went right. I'll never give up, I'm blessed because I got fight. They never got to see all the sleepless nights, all the sacrifices, the choice between keep me and their having lights. All the knockdowns, knockbacks and jail tries. They don't see the wounds and scars cause they're internalized. They think I'm blessed and think that everything went right. They just see the end results and think I'm alright because I always smile. But they ain't seen the grind. I run so hard that overtime is just normal time. When you lose it all and then still lose again, it builds a different kind of fight inside. It builds a different kind of drive, different kind of fight, different kind of fire, different kind of desire, a different kind of light. But I'm blessed because I've got fight. I wasn't handing nothing. The callus on my hand shows you I ain't bluffing. I'm like the time, you can't stop me for nothing. It's a marathon and I just keep on running. All the days when not a thing went right, all the pain, all the sleepless nights. I'm not blessed because it all went right. I'm a warrior, I'm blessed because I got fight. When life try to take my mind, I won't let anything take my mind. I'm not blessed because it all went right. I'll never give up, I'm blessed because I got fight.
That's my blessing. Not that I was handed my dreams, but that I had enough fight in me, that I had enough belief in me to go after my dream, that I had the courage to keep going, to push through the pain, to rise through the darkness, and to tell my story on the other side. My story, my blessed story.
All the days when not a thing went right, all the pain, all the sleepless nights. I'm not blessed because it all went right. I'm a warrior, I'm blessed because I got fight. When life try to take my mind, I won't let anything take my mind. I'm not blessed because it all went right. I'll never give up, I'm blessed because I got fight. All the days when not a thing went right, all the pain, all the sleepless nights. I'm not blessed because it all went right. I'm a warrior, I'm blessed because I got fight. When failure tried to take my mind, I wouldn't let failure take my life. I'm not blessed because it all went right. I never give up, I'm blessed because I got fight. Broken in pain, lonely, battered and bruised, always the same day. Nothing new or unusual, it seems like nothing's changed. It's always the same rules, no matter how.
Osho said the greatest fear in the world is the opinion of others. And the moment you're unafraid of the crowd, you are no longer a sheep. You become a lion. A great roar arises in your heart. The roar of freedom. Sheep have no freedom. The sheep live with fear and uncertainty every day. A sheep never leads, a lion never follows. A lion is in complete control of his or her life. The lion does not accept scraps and does not get told what to do or where to go. The lion goes about his business fearlessly and with extreme competence. You will never lead a lion to the slaughterhouse. They will lead you. The lion is the king of the jungle. And it's not because the lion is the biggest. It's not because the lion is the fastest. It's not because the lion is blessed with any great advantage over other animals. It's the mentality of the lion that makes the lion the king of the jungle. What is the lion mentality? Fearless courage. Bravery is a key trait of the lion. The lion will never surrender. The lion will never lie down and die, not even if surrounded by 10 hyenas. The fight is never over until it's over. Maybe you're not surrounded by hyenas. Maybe you're just buried by bills. Maybe you need to stand up for something you believe in that no one around you agrees with. Do not give up. Do not give in. Be fearless in going after what you really want in your life. Maybe you've been at it for years and nothing has worked yet. Maybe you're tired of hunting your goals and seeing no rewards. Do not give up. You must keep fighting. You have no guarantee of success if you keep going, but you do have possibility. There is a chance. The only guarantee comes with quitting, and that is the guarantee of missing out on the life you really want. Keep fighting for the life you must have, regardless of the hyenas. No surrender. Certainty. The lion is certain. The lion never second guesses. When the lion goes in, it goes in 100%. There is nothing half-hearted about the lion. How great could your life be if you lived with the certainty of a lion? What if you just started believing in yourself and your own abilities? How far could you go with unbreakable self-belief? Who could you become if there was no doubt in you? If you trusted your intuition and just went for everything you want in life with the same ruthless certainty as a lion hunting its prey. You can't rely on other people to achieve the results you want in your life. You are the only one responsible for your results. Take responsibility. Take ownership. Take action. Only you know what's best for you in your life. Only you know which path to take in each moment of your life. You must make those decisions with certainty. Freedom. The lion has freedom because the lion demands freedom. The lion has freedom because he fights for freedom. His very nature says he will die for that freedom. Perhaps there's no more valuable asset on this earth than freedom. Something you can only understand if you've experienced a lack of it. In your own life, you must fight for freedom. Your own and that of others. The freedom to speak your mind. The freedom to be who you want to be. The freedom to live on your terms. Freedom means fairness for all. The freedom to be who you must be while allowing others to be who they're going to be. There is no greater value. Fight for your freedom. Protective. The lion is protective of everything of value. The family, the pack, dinner. If you threaten anything of value to the lion, you better be prepared to fight. What do you need to protect? What are you willing to fight for in life? Not physically, mentally, emotionally. What are you willing to sacrifice your time for? What or who keeps you going? What is your purpose? What or who gives your life meaning? That is worth fighting for. Competence. Lions are said to sleep around 20 hours a day. Still, they never go home. They get up and they get the job done. They earn their rest. They earn their success. They earn their freedom. There are great rewards for competence. In life, if you provide more value to others than anyone else, in a shorter space of time, you will be rewarded, and you will be rewarded well and often. It does not matter how long you work. It matters how good that work is. It doesn't matter how many hours you put in. It only matters how much value you've created. Develop yourself into a competent machine. Work on what matters in your life with laser focus, ruthless determination, and a burning desire to do everything to the very best of your ability. That builds pride and respect for yourself. smarter than me. You could well be stronger than me. You might have more luck than me. But you cannot defeat me. You will not detach me from my purpose. You will not distract me from my goals. You will not dethrone me. And you will never destroy me. I will wake up with intention, alert, ready, focused. Whatever I want, I go after. Whatever I go after, I get. If it matters to me, I will get it. I will have it. I will be it. You cannot defeat me. You cannot detach me from my purpose. You cannot distract me from my goals. You cannot dethrone me. You cannot destroy me.
Okay guys, bali magwa 1 hour na. Bali tatapos na ang ating second day. Okay. And day 2. Oh, baliktad yata. Yes, day 2. Okay. Day 2. Thank you. End na natin. Bye.